Hi, I'm John, and this is part 56 of my RuneScape Dragonwilds playthrough series. And we are back in Ashenfall. In the previous parts, we went through the pyramid vaults in the Manaphem Plains. We fought off the insects, the Kelphites, and their Kelphite queen. We also found the wolf spirits, of whose name I've already forgotten. Ran into them around here, and then we followed them around the desert until we found Athena, the Lost. And they require some clean water, so of course we didn't carry any. We only have some infusions, so we had to come back and get some clean water. So yeah, I think we'll start this part by returning the Song of the Ancients quest, and then we will go and bring the water to Athena, and then we will look for the signs of the lost scouts near the village to the east. So yeah, we got a lot of things to do, so let's get to it. I think I'm gonna spend some of this clean water that I have to get some more cadaverberry infusion, because that is a very good drink to have. Let's actually go ahead and drink some of that straight away. And we will take the obsidian out of the blast furnace. Replace that with adamantite, even though I know I don't have enough to process it just yet. We've got to keep our eyes open, see if we can find some more out in the desert. I don't think I need to carry the poison eater with me, so let's leave that. Let's leave the leather as well. I wonder, I'm sure there's a way of getting hard leather. Oh right, it's just adhesive. There we go. Let's leave that to process. And let's go back to Manaphem Plains. So first, let's talk to the bard. Who is sitting right here. Laguna. You found them all. Delightful. Let me weave them into verse. Oh, that's tragic. I imagined a more heroic fate than that. It does make me wonder. Perhaps I am not descendant from the shaman, and am instead descended from one of the children he saved. I guess I'll never know. I'm not sure what good it will do, but I will vouch for you to the Manaphem Elder. Bear attack. Reputation level 2, and quest complete. Very nice. Alright. It's time to bring some water to the lost one. Right, so I guess the bard thought he was a descendant of the shaman. But yeah, what we learned... Oh, it's an ambush. Of course it is. What we learned inside the vault is that... Well, from what I gathered from the riddles or songs or versus, is that there were 5 Garou in there, and I guess they got eaten by the Calphite Queen. Or at least the Calphite Queen thought that their young minds were worthless or something, and they rather took what they had in their hands and on their shoulders. Yeah, we found a lore book here, so let's read. Gold-plated tome. She came to us in our time of need and taught us the ways of the sand. A lost people, guided by her light into a new promised land for the Garou. Not the forests of our home world, nor the roots of Gronfell, but a world of dunes and glittering nights beneath the blazing sun. She plucked a star from the sky and planted it in the sand, and where the silver lights shone there was sprouted crystal clear water that reflected the heavens above. She bade us drink from the waters, and we were renewed, our past sins erased, so that we could start afresh. Stone she taught us to twist and shape, so that we could build houses, temples, and monuments that would survive the sands long after we fell. Far sturdier than the wood and weave that we had relied on before. We tilled the dunes, finding the places where life could flourish, and we planted seeds and crops at her directing. And from this desolate wasteland came life. She was the moon and the river, and the chance to start again. A mother to the Garou when we needed guidance most. To guide our way, she gave us the mirrors and the shards at the heart of them. Silvered shards of moonlight in physical form. They would act as beacons in the desert nights, pointing the way to each of the settlements, a guiding light to banish the evils in our path. Praise be to the moon. Praise be El. The page has been damaged beyond repairing, obscuring the name. Alright. I guess that makes sense. They were fighting the Elder Sun weapon with the moon shards, I guess. And those moon shards are in the mirror lenses that we are after, what we require to fight Fuzan. I am intrigued by that blue glow, but I'm also in a hurry to get some water to Efina the Lost. So the blue glow is gonna have to wait for a moment. I always have the urge to jump on these dunes. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Ouch, that actually hurts a lot. I did not realize that that was gonna do so much damage. But we lived, that's alright. Alright, Efina the Lost. I am so lost. The sand, it obscured everything. Water, please, do you have any clean water? Yes, give it water. I can feel the strength coming back to me. Thank you. I ran away from Manaphem. I couldn't do it anymore. The mark. The overbearing sadness. My mom keeps keeping watch over me every waking hour. Tell Mom that I'm safe. That I'm on my way back. It may be the truth. It may not. I have a decision to make. Whichever way I am heading. Thank you. And thanks to you, Dark Dew. I was brought up to fear you, but I know now that was wrong. You get the sense that a curse has been lifted, and the Dark too can move on from this world. Alright. Let's return to the camp. You're sure you're good? Don't worry, I'm safe and healthy. I'm just making the hardest choice of my life. Alright. No pressure. Fuzan seeks out prey. Alright, we had this happen in the previous parts. And that didn't end well. Because Fuzan found his prey. And I found myself surrounded by Kotar and dragons. Oh no. Come on. Oh no. I'm just gonna make my way into this camp here. Oh, come on. Descend. There we go. Alright. We're safe here, right? Right. Right. Alright, I think we actually are. Okay. Manathep, the bereaved. Athena's alive? Athena's alive! Glory upon the river goddess. Well, if the beast didn't kill Athena, then it must have tricked her. Athena wouldn't go into the desert alone. I can barely wait for my Athena to come back. And don't you worry, I'll tell the Elder all about what you've done for me. Alright. And Bertak got a reputation level 3. How come I can buy willow logs even though they are reputation level 4? And then the granite is not available. I think the developers must have misplaced these two. But either way, this is what I'm really after. The crushed obsidian construct and fractured obsidian construct. Probably don't need the hats. That doesn't look too good. But the armor sets, that looks good. Garou artifacts. Oh. Let's actually sell this, so... There we go. Awesome. I should look into what I can actually sell to these guys. See if I can get that armor set made one day. So alright, we only have one quest remaining. Scaling difficulties. Why do I get the feeling that we're gonna encounter some dragons on this quest? Alright, I think this is gonna take us to the blue glow that we saw earlier. Oh, there's also a ruin here. This definitely feels like a trap. Ow. Okay. Let's just get up here. There's nothing more there. Oh, come on. What can I get from... Yep, awesome. Tome of Attack. Let's read that. Don't feel like fighting the Hellfights. And there seems to be nothing else in here. Except a lore book. Always interested in these. Partially melted journal. Long ago. Oh. Alright. Let's try this again. Partially melted journal. Long ago, there were people beneath the sand. They dwelled in the caverns at the heart of the world, tending to ancient mysteries well beyond our understanding. In my travels, I once found a cave barely visible in the sandstorms, and within that cave were ancient paintings of four-armed beings, wreathed in flame. I do not know who drew them. Indeed, from what I can gather, there was no one in this land that could. Yet, there they were, as clear as the scorching sun above us. These paintings showed the creatures in supplication before a great towering creature, something like a snake or a worm, yet far more terrible. The worm and its followers were gathered around a crack on the wall, in which strange lines of smoke had been drawn, as if they were fighting back the smoke somehow, pushing it back into the crack. I have no idea what it references. Jesus. That was a blank mind moment and a tongue twister at the same time. But yeah, I have no idea what it references or what it means, but for some reason the image haunts me each night I sleep. A dream of smoke crawling out of cracks in the world and attempting to strangle me. I never found the cave again. I have searched and searched, retracing my steps time and time again, yet there is no sign of it. I wonder what other secrets have been buried by the sands. Alright, interesting. So the Gotar might be working with some sort of a giant worm or a serpent. And they might have an enemy of smoke or something. Are the Kothar protectors of this world? Somehow? I mean, they are ancient beings, and we definitely do not understand much of them at this moment. So, yeah. Oh. I think we found our scouts. This one has definitely been out in the sun for way too long. Dead Garou scouts. This must be one of Hedric's lost scouts. The poor Garou has been torched completely. There are no blades or arrows here. The corpse reeks of the familiar smell of sulfur. Alright. I'm guessing it's a dragon's doing. There are also like these giant skeletons here. I think the Garou are taller than us humans, but I don't know if they're that tall. Oh, come on. Oh, you got actually a good amount of coin from that. Is there something up there? Oh, there is, actually. Moon sprites. The moon sprites have mapped this area. They wish to tell you a small story of what happened here. We have seen 3 gods walk the sands of Umbral. One tall, one shining, one terrible. The terrible one sat here, Puck Puck. She sat here and snuffed out our lights for sport. Alright. I wonder if they mean Kuldra. I'm thinking if these spires are a skeleton of something, of someone of immense size. Could be, who knows? Dead Garou Scout. A Garou lies here, its fur matted with blood. There is something large and white embedded in its back. It's a tooth, an extremely large tooth. Oh. So it would seem. Alright. I wonder... Yep, I think we're gonna have to find a third one. It's always 3, isn't it? But yeah, so far... I think these guys fell victim to Fuzan looking for prey, as did I in the previous parts. Oh, there's a red dragon right there. Somehow I have this feeling that I'm gonna have to go and take care of that dragon after I find the third unfortunate Garou Scout somewhere here. So we have one there, one there. Where could the final one be? Maybe up here, above this? Nope. Oh, there's something over here as well. But no scouts. Alright, let's take the high ground. I mean, it has to be somewhere in this cluster of houses, right? It's almost like this area has been put into 3 different sections. At least that's what it looks like to me. Maybe it's up here. Can I dig this? Nope. Well. Alright, let's see if the map is of any help. So this one is pretty close to this structure. This one is close to this structure. So you would think the final one is close to this structure, because it's on the map. But there's nothing here. There's a skeleton, another one, and there's nothing up here either. Yep, nope. Alright. Well, it's not here, so... And the quest marker is more to this way, isn't it? Let me just check this house again, in case I just missed something. I don't think I did, except for these two items, but... Alright, I'm so lost. I feel like I've searched everywhere. I guess I'm just gonna have to start looking at the nearby ruins that are not a part of this. Here? No? Here? Let's get into the shade. Oh, it's quicksand. Lovely. Oh. Do I wanna... Well, I kinda do wanna. I need... Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, there we go. Tome of Cooking. Let's read that. Let's try to get some inventory space. Pick up the rest. And continue the search. It wasn't in any of these rooms, was it? Oh, Jesus. Don't scare me like that. Oh, okay. I see. I knew I was missing something. But still no scouts. Tome of Magic. Plan, Moongarrow Armchair. Nice. Clay Vessel. Tome of Cooking. And Tome of Construction. see if we can get some inventory space again. We can actually just leave these rocks. Don't need stone. At least not that much. Alright, so... there seriously was no scout here, right? Just a strange sound. Okay. Well, I am at a loss. Alright, I'm just gonna search the surrounding area then. I think we're just gonna go for the dragon then. Could it be here? I don't want to do the fight straight away. Excuse me, dragon. Wouldn't have a Garou scout out here. Doesn't seem so. Okay, well. That seems like a cool area that I have yet to explore. I do hate these plants. Let's get some adamantite. And I guess some stone and gypsum as well. Oh, there's loads of this stuff up here. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, unfortunate. Maybe I have to kill the dragon and find the scout in the dragon's belly. Could that be it? I mean, the two scouts that I've found, it appears that they have been taken out by a dragon, no doubt. So it would make sense that the third one would share their fate. Or maybe the third one is alive. We just have to find it. But yeah, I feel like I've gone through everything here, so it's tough to say. Because there is just nothing here. This is kind of annoying, to be honest. And I'm sure that I'm just being, you know, I've probably walked past the third scout a million times by now, maybe. Could it be this one? No. I mean, I would think it's definitely gonna be a, like a Garou. Like a clear Garou, because there's loads of these burnt out skeletons. But that's not clearly what we're looking for, so... Could it be in one of these eggs somehow? I don't know if that would make any sense, but... Kinda getting desperate right now. So many Kelphites here. And it was not here, right? It is not here. Can't hack through these windows? No. Where could they be? It would make the most sense for it to be this way somewhere, but they are clearly not here. I'm gonna need to return soon and get some rest. I can feel my low stamina. It's making things a bit difficult already. But yeah, I have no idea where this third Garou scout is. Any chance that I could just report on the two? Maybe the third one was swallowed by the desert already. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this. Am I dumb? Is the quest dumb? Something just doesn't feel right here with this quest. And I can't dig any of these, right? It's not like under some rubble all of a sudden. I'm just gonna have to give up on that. There wasn't anything here, right? I briefly was here, but I didn't see any Garou lying in the sand. Yeah, no. Oh, there's a Garou banner. Oh, that's where the lore book was, right? And there was no one here. These guys are gonna beat me down if I spend too long here. So let's try to avoid that. Okay. Well, honestly, I think the only thing I can do is go and fight the dragon and see if the remaining Garou scout was actually devoured by the dragon. I mean, the marker on the map definitely indicates that that is not the case, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't trust the map. Yeah, let's go deal with the dragon. If it's not that, then I have honestly got no idea. That's the only idea I have left, so let's hope it works. That's just a rock, right? Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Okay, fair. Alright. Oh wait, what? It was actually slain by the dragon, right? What? What? Seriously? Okay. Did I get a quest item or something? The heart of an unpleasant red dragon, still smoldering. Hedrick, the hunter, will want to see this. Okay. Sure. Alright, note to self, don't trust the quest markers on the map. Trust your instincts. I don't know, maybe I've been yeah, been trusting map markers too blindly. Well, it's kinda, if you're gonna have map markers, then why not like progressively move them when you progress into quests. Like maybe the map marker should say that it appears that these scouts have been dealing with dragons or something. Maybe you should look towards south. Follow the scorch marks on the sands or whatever. We got there in the end. We just wasted like 15 minutes looking around the ruins, but yeah. Okay, Hedrick, the hunter. I found your scouts. You killed the creature already? If it was a dragon of that size, I fear my scouts are dead. The Manaphem are strong, but not that strong. Still, that dragon will have been small fry compared to Fuzan. I hope you know what you're doing. Regardless, I have given my recommendation to the Elder. You have completed the tribe's tasks. Return to Manaphem Elder. Alright, let me just sell these Garou artifacts. Oh, I can sell stone as well. And adamantites, okay. Well, that changes things. And you actually get a lot of coin from adamantites. Like 10 apiece. Even more. So I could just mine out some adamantites. Well, mine a lot of adamantites and then come back here and sell it. I wonder if any of these clay decorations or any of this stuff is something that these guys are interested in. Nope. Yep. No one is interested in clay decorations. Except for that one ghost in Fellhollow. Alright, let's talk to the Elder. See if they are willing to give me their mirror lens. Du Schlank, Du Schlank, Manaphem Elder. Can I tell you something, unmarked? Being a Manaphem Elder is a punishment, not an honor. More Garou turn it down than accept it. As Elder, you must face Fuzan. You must meet his Kothar envoys. Your mark burns most when the clan fails him, and he is not easy to please. For the first time, being Elder of the Manaphem has been an honor. You have vindicated my choice to let you into Manaphem. You have vindicated it tenfold. Take our mirror lens. Use it to burn a hole through Fuzan. Let the river goddess's light pierce him. That I shall do. Let's open the Moon Garou pack. It's probably gonna be full of coin once again. Let's try to think of a good place to open it so that it doesn't pour out everywhere. I mean, guess doesn't really matter. Oh, just get some Garou weave. Well, that's also useful. Alright. Let's head to Icthlarin. At the Alcarid Oasis. We got all the mirror lenses. Can I place them here? Oh. We need to talk to Icthlarin first. There is little time to waste, adventurer. We must repair the mirrors. I have positioned them carefully. I believe that they are directed towards Fuzan's lens, the Dragonkin relic which both protects his volcano and powers Fuzan's mark. That belief is about to be tested when you complete the mirrors. Elidinis, help me if I am wrong. Is Elidinis the name of the moon goddess? Or the one that they were talking about in the lore book when the name was torn out or not completed. Alright. Mirror. Mirror. And mirror. Awesome. Enter the fight caves and defeat Fuzan. I did just repair the mirrors. Okay, I guess you have nothing new to say. Well, I guess the fight caves await. Sounds lovely. We have loads of dead desert wheat here. I do have a spade, so maybe I should just get rid of these. And then we shall return to our base. Back to the safety of Bramblemead Valley. Let's just put everything to their right places. I should process those. Let's actually smelt the adamantite. And what do we have here? All right. Grind these. Let's just leave the clay vessels here as well. Oh, there's still loads of that. Okay, we got some adamant bars. Could we craft the dagger now? We could. Keris. And for the sword, we can actually craft that as well, so let's do that. And now we don't have enough adamant for Keris. That's fine. Don't need a lot of it. So maybe I should just try to find some. I haven't really put down any of the mine sites in the desert, like mentally. So yeah, I'll just mine some adamantites if I come by any of it, which I'm sure I will at some point. But I'm not gonna go and look for it. I mean, I remember there were a few times I came across like some places with loads of it, but yeah, I just don't remember where those were. That's fine. I will, as I said, definitely come by some of it at some point. Pretty much bound to, so I'm not too worried about that. Did we have some dragon blood? We do. We get more draconic leather. Alright. So I think we just need to rest and eat. And yeah, it kind of seems like we are heading towards Fusan in the next part. I think we still have one side quest not completed around here with Avisk. Find the Vault Guardian Prime in the Calphite Hive. Oh! Vault Guardian Prime, so it's not a Calphite Queen as I thought it would be. So it's a Vault Guardian. That's interesting. I wonder if Avesk has something to do with the creation of the Vault Guardians. That's some food for thought. And we also have the what you call these? Nightmare Crucibles. I think there's one over here as well. It's just not on the map for some reason. But yeah, now that I have better armor, I might be able to do something in there. If my armor manages to compensate for the lack of skills. But yeah, I think we are heading towards Fusan in the next part. Unless if we want to try the Nightmare Crucibles and the Vault Guardian Prime. This does sound interesting, so maybe I'll give this a go before I fight Fusan. So yeah. But I do think we are done with this part. It has been close to an hour already. I've been going over an hour in a few of my previous parts, so maybe I can keep this one a bit shorter. So yeah, we did all the tasks for the Manaphem Plains tribe, and we acquired their mirror lens. And with all the 3 mirror lenses repaired and set up, we can now enter the fight caves and try and defeat Fusan. So yeah, that's exciting. But as I just said, we also have at least one side quest, the Vault Guardian Prime in the Calphite Hive. It's here, I think. Or if it's not here, then it's close by. And the Nightmare Crucibles, which I am eager to try and complete or beat. I have died so many times in there already. And they are tough. So yeah, we'll see if I need to fish for better foods before I head there. But yeah, those are our options of what to do in the next parts. But for now, it's time to bid you farewell, so thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and stay tuned for more RuneScape Dragonwilds.